Hey everyone, so now Power BI is one of the most in-demand skills in 2025, and if I had start over, this is how exactly I'm gonna do it to learn it fast. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Baraa and I've been leading big data and business intelligence projects over 10 years. And in my project, I have been using many different BI tools. One of them is Power BI. So now let's start from the top and understand what is exactly Power BI. Now, in every company, you have managers that ask critical business questions, which regions is underperforming, and many other questions. And now, in order to make smart decisions, they're gonna ask you, the data analysts, to find the answers using data. And in order to do that, you need tools like Power BI. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna go and connect the company's data to the Power BI. And after that, you're gonna go and start preparing the data for the analysis, like cleaning up the data, doing few calculations. And then after that, you're gonna go and build the visuals. So you're gonna go and build the reports and the dashboards. And once you have them, you're gonna go and present the result to the managers as you are telling a story behind the data. And with that, you are helping the managers to make quick, smart, and better decisions for the business. So that means we use Power BI in order to turn the raw and clean data into beautiful and easy to understand visuals that can help the managers to make better decisions. Okay, so now the next question is, what is inside Power BI? Well, we have 5 layers, or let's say 5 engines. Let's start with the first one. We have the Power Query. So now always the first task in Power BI is to connect our data. So we use the Power Query in order to connect multiple source types like databases, APIs, and files. And now this connected new data to Power BI is usually not clean. So in real projects, we cannot go and immediately build visualizations on top of it. We have to clean the data first using Power Query. So we can remove unnecessary columns, remove nulls, rename the columns, filter the rows, and many other stuff. So that means with this layer, we are connecting and cleaning up the data. Now, once we have that, then we go to the next engine or layer, and we call it the data modeling. Now that your data is clean, it's time to organize it. So in this layer, you're gonna go and build relationships between tables. You're gonna try to build your star schema, where you have in the middle your fact table and surround it with multiple dimensions. This is very important in order to have fast dashboards and correct results. Once we have the data model, it's time to add now brain, or let's say intelligence, to this model. And we use DAX in order to write formulas and calculations to create something new. So we need to create new columns, new measures that can help us to build the aggregations and the filters at the dashboard level. And this is really what is turning our data into answers. Now, once you have all your calculations, we move to the fourth layer. We have the visualization. So now it's time to build the charts, the cards, tables, slicers, and add some bookmarks, drill through, and many other cool stuff. So we are building now the report or the dashboard that is telling a story. This is the only thing that the managers can see. Everything else, all the other layers, they are just pre-steps in order to come to this phase. So your end users will not see the data model or the DAX and the calculations. All those stuff are behind the scenes, and your users gonna see only the dashboards and the charts. Now we're gonna move to the sharing layer. So now it's time to publish and share our work with the others. So we might go and share it, for example, in Power BI Premium. It's like cloud service from Power BI, where the users can open their browser and access your dashboard. So this is the end-to-end process and the 5 layers that you go through in order to build professional dashboards in Power BI. And now you might ask me, which course do I recommend? Well, so far in my channel, I have only Tableau. It is very similar data visualization tool like Power BI. So that's why I went and started searching for resources and courses for Power BI. And I have found really something nice in DataCamp. And by the way, this video is sponsored by DataCamp, so thank you for that. Now I went deeper in the courses, and what I really loved is how the courses are interactive. So there are a lot of interactive exercises directly in your browser. You don't need even to install anything, even Power BI. Everything is integrated in the platform, the Power BI, the data, the exercises, which makes the whole learning experience smooth and interactive. Now first, I'm gonna recommend you to start with the Power BI fundamentals. It is perfect for beginners. You're gonna learn there how to clean data, build dashboards, and create clear visualizations step by step. Then in the next step, I would go to the data analytics in Power BI. This one takes you deeper into data modeling, DAX, storytelling, and all the techniques about dashboards dashboarding. So now with those two, you're gonna learn Power BI, but of course what is missing is certifications. So that means if you want to get real certified, you're gonna get here 50% discount. So now my friend, after I went through the platform and the courses, I thought you have the whole package. You have the theory, the interactive exercises, and at the end you're gonna get certified, which is everything that I need if I want to start again with Power BI. So if you like it, just use my links in the description. So now I'm gonna show you the phases that I'm gonna go through in order to learn Power BI. So the first phase is all about to get yourself familiar with Power BI. So first you're gonna go and download Power BI desktop, then go and grab one very simple CSV file. I have for you few links for some resources in order to train. Of course, everything I have prepared for you in the Notion template. And then I wanted to skip all the layers and jump immediately to the visualization parts. So now just spend like an hour exploring the interface. Check what are the visuals that you have. Like go and drag and drop stuff. You will not break anything. It is just a playground and just explore the features that you see in the interface. So after 1 hour, I'm pretty sure that you will be building something like a pie, bar or line charts. So it's all about to get a feel for it. It's like your first time driving a car. You don't have to learn a lot of theory about it. You are just moving. So as you can see in this phase, you are just focusing on the visualization layer, and the whole thing might not take more than 1 to 2 hours. Now moving on to the phase number 2, here we have to go and build some confidence, where we're gonna go and connect multiple files, but still they are small files. And this time we're gonna be focusing on 2 new layers, the data modeling and the DAX. So in the data modeling, you have to start learning about something called star schema and how to connect multiple tables and build relationships between them. There are multiple types on how to connect the tables and what are those relationships means for me in the dashboards. After you build, let's say, your star schema, then you start learning the basic functions in DAX. So you have to learn how to create columns, measures, filters. You don't have to master all the functions in DAX, but you have to learn the basics. And as well, you can keep, of course, practicing in the visualization layer. So this phase might take a week in order to understand how things works in the data modeling in Power BI and what are the most important functions in DAX. Now moving on to the last phase, we're gonna go deep and get you ready. So here it's time to experience real projects. So you're gonna go and connect files with thousands of rows, and this time you have to learn about the Power Query, how to clean up the data, remove the nulls and unwanted data, and after that again build a solid data model, star schema, and do the calculations that you need in order to answer the requirements that you have in this project. And after that, you start building the visuals and charts that you want to present in the project. And here you have to learn the advanced techniques like the bookmarks, the parameters, how to drill in the data. You have to make professional looking dashboard that is dynamic and interactive for the users. And as well, very important, it answers the project requirements. Now you go in the project to the last phase where you're gonna share your results. So for free, of course, you can go always and share the Power BI file, or if you have already licensed like in Power BI Pro, and if you have access to Power BI Premium, you have to learn there a few stuff, like what is the difference between a report, dashboard and app, how to refresh your data and your data model, and depend on your speed, these projects might take like few weeks. And after that, of course, you are ready to apply for any job that requires Power BI. And I have left for you a Notion template with the complete roadmap on how to learn Power BI. So there you're gonna see again the phases and what are the steps and the topics that you have to learn in each phase. And there you can find as well resources, links to the data, links to the courses, and as well you can go and track and plan your progress learning Power BI. So having a plan and a roadmap, it's always a nice thing in order to feel progress and to feel there is an achievement. Okay, my friends, so this is how I would learn Power BI if I had start over in 2025. If you like this video and you want me to make more content like this, then subscribe, comment and like. This can help the channel to grow and to reach the others. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.